One of my favorite question, James, in an interview is, the first question in that the one-way interview is simply, what do you want to be in 3 years? And they will go through, those scripted answers. I want to be there. I want to be this senior role. Well, okay, how about this next 6 months where you want to be?
Right.
And how do you connect the 6 months to the 3 years? And then you see that disconnect, right? At 6 months I want to be there, but the 3 years they don't line up properly.
Yeah.
Right? So if they think it through, and if there's some sort of planning, at least they can articulate that hey, 6 months I want to be there, and in 3 years I want to be there. They will both match up. But very often when you ask those questions in a reverse order, they have a plan for 3 years, but the 6 months what they're trying to do, it doesn't add up to that.
Because you really can only see as far as your hand is out in front of you, right? If you remove your hand, you see so much, but if you see your hand, then you can get to your hand. And so that is a great example of how I try to, talk to the young people that I engage with, is in the fact that let's get 1% better. Like you got, the whole crawl before you run thing. Let's not even crawl. Let's just get one step.
Get started.
One step, then you'll take another step. You take another step, and then now, and if you need to crawl, you can. But we want to get to the part where you're running, but we also want to know that sometimes you may need to slow made to walk, like being able to, what I call, use pace. I think life is about pace. There's some moments where you got to move fast, and then there's some moments where you got to slow down a little bit and regroup and reorganize. And, that happens all the time in business. I think of Red Lobster. I don't know if you're familiar with Red Lobster as a company.
Yeah.
Was just in bankruptcy, and now the young CEO that just took over, he's pulled them out of bankruptcy. He had to slow down things and then come back out, to the market. And, they've come out of bankruptcy, and he's introduced some new exciting things with the menu and just with the service and the staff. But there had to have been some meetings to where it got pretty hard and pretty tough, and then now we can go out and run again. So I think those things happen in life as well as in business. And I think there's such a microcosm of each other. There's so much interconnectedness between those two.